September is National Suicide Awareness Month, and Hope Network is offering free virtual training to anyone who wants to learn about ways to help someone in crisis. Casey Pickard is the Suicide Prevention Director at Hope Network. Let's talk about these trainings. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for the opportunity to talk about this important conversation.
These trainings are open to anyone who wants to do it. What can people expect to learn?
Yeah, so we're really excited to be able to offer this important resource to the community at no cost during the month of September. We offer a couple different trainings, but really the overall piece of it is to let people, understand what those warning signs are, and then if an individual is at risk, how to open up that conversation, really to build that confidence so that we can keep individuals safe, how to persuade them to get help, and refer to those resources in the community.
Sometimes we would even recognize that, but don't exactly know what to say. And this really teaches people exactly the words, suggest the words to use.
It really does, and how to normalize that conversation, reduce the stigma. It's really important how we talk about suicide in order to reduce that. Many individuals are fearful to reach out for help.
Yeah.
So if we can learn what those skills are and how to reach out, it's really important.
This is really ideal for people who are in close contact with the public, hairdressers and different occupations like that. This is a great tool to have.
Yes, definitely. And so I'm excited to share that over the past 2.5 years since we've offered these trainings, we've trained nearly 5,000 individuals.
Wow.
Some of them being hairstylists, even librarian staff, all the above. And again, anyone can benefit from this information.
And we should say too that it is virtual, so anyone can do it. It's about 60 minutes long.
Yes, so it is about 60 minutes long, virtual, but we also do offer in person.
Okay.
We really can go into any community across the state of Michigan. We have many experienced trainers. We really also like to compare the training to CPR. Again, you might never have to utilize these skills, but if you are in a potentially life-threatening situation, you're kind of more equipped to navigate that situation.
That is a good way to look at it too, because it isn't just, when we think about our health, we should think about our mental health too, and be prepared for anything that can happen.
Definitely, and mental health is health. We really try to look at it as very holistic. At Hope Network, we really try to meet people where they're at, help them overcome, and that also is part of their mental health as well.
All right, how can people find these trainings?
You can check our website out at hopenetwork.org/mentalhealth/0suicide, or even just put that into Google and it will come up right at the top.
All right, good. Well, great information. Really appreciate you being here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thanks.